Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm once again back in Jailbreak because they've done yet another update. So in today's episode I'm going to be talking about all of the new stuff from today's update and giving you a brief overview of everything that's come out with this update and pretty much giving my thoughts on everything from this update today. So first thing I want to point out is the shooting range. As you can see, the shooting range now has a big target on it, whereas before it had a nice big AR-15. Personally, I preferred it before when it had the massive gun on it. It made more sense. I know it's a target range, it's a shooting range, whatever, the target makes sense. But originally it was a gun store. Now it's a shooting range, so I can see why they've changed that, but I think it did look better when it had the gun. The inside of this building has also changed a little bit, so if we just drop down here quickly, take a look inside. As you can see, the flooring has changed quite a bit. You can still pick up your AK-47, come on through, and as you can see, there is now targets in here instead of a picture of an alien. So that is nice. So that is the gun store. Still says guns on the inside even though it's a shooting range, but there we go. So if we just get back in our helicopter and scoot on over here, as you can see there is a brand new building that says gliders. Now you may be interested to know that this is actually free. For once, something in Jailbreak's free. Now the reason it's free is because it's rubbish and no one will be using this after about a week because it's useless and it only lasts once. So there's that. So what you have to do with this is you have to jump and then click and then you'll be able to fly. So it's really hard to use this while jumping out of like a helicopter or anything like that. A UFO is a little bit easier, but it's really difficult to get it going. You're better off just using your parachute, and like I said, it disappears after one use. You have to come back and grab it every single time, and that is really annoying. So I can't really see how people are going to use that. For what reason people will want to use that. The parachute kind of opens most of the time anyway, and if not, you just die and come back. It's a lot quicker than going to go get one of those, but there we go, it's in the game, and that's a thing now. The donut store is pretty much unchanged, other than the fact that the donut will now heal you if you are damaged. It is now something that will heal you in the game, but other than that, the donut store is unchanged. So yeah, so the main big thing that has been updated in this game is of course the helicopter itself now has missiles on. So this is the 1 million helicopter, the army helicopter that you can get on top of the 1 mil building. As you can see, there is now missiles, so I'm going to fire this really quickly. Oh, let's buy some more because I missed that shot. There you go. That's what the missile looks like. It pretty much shoots exactly where you're looking. So if you're looking with your cursor like here, it's going to shoot pretty much over there. So that's how you aim. They actually switched the controls over. F used to be to drop the rope. It's now G to drop the rope, and F is to fire the gun. So beware of that when you pick up your helicopter, because otherwise you'll end up shooting all your missiles. One funny thing, if someone else has a helicopter and they have bought missiles and you get in the helicopter and fly away, you steal their missiles. So I don't know whether that's like something they're gonna fix, because otherwise you can just jump in someone else's and just fire off all their missiles that they've paid for, and then that's their money gone, which is kind of a pain. But yeah, it's 5,000 to buy 10 more shots if you use up all of your missiles, which isn't too bad. But I'm not sure whether or not they're going to be refilling this every day for us for free. Maybe they'll give us one for free every day. I'm not too sure how that's going to work, but yeah, it's 5,000 to refill, which I think is reasonable. Not too bad to refill that. One other thing that they've given us is a brand new texture. It's called Galaxy Wave. I'm not actually going to buy it because I don't really like it, but it's kind of a mix between the Tron lines and the galaxy that are kind of already in the game. So if you look, there's the galaxy there. If you just like squish that in a little bit, then it kind of looks like the galaxy on the top here. and then the bottom bit down here is a little bit like the vault lines, I guess. So if you merge those two together, that's kind of what you get. You kind of get Galaxy Wave just with a different color. It's quite nice looking, but it's 20k, and I'm just going to wait until I get it in a crate instead, because I don't really like it that much to pay 20k for it, to be honest, but it's there if anyone wants it. The last thing that they did in this game was to add some rims. I don't actually know whether I can check them out because I don't have a vehicle that they fit on, but I believe they're rims for the big monster truck. So if you want them, you can purchase them as well. They don't look that great, to be honest, so I'm not sure how many people are going to purchase them, but they're there if you're wanting it. One more thing I want to point out is I did some experimenting with the missiles, and if you shoot them directly at someone, it does roughly 50% of their health in damage. So it's going to take you 2, maybe 3 shots to kill someone, but it's really hard to aim. You have to, obviously, if someone's running away from you, you have to like predict kind of where they're going to be when the missile hits. So it's really hard to hit people, so you're going to miss a lot of the time, which is kind of good because I was a little bit nervous about that. Originally, when I heard that missiles was coming to Jailbreak, I was kind of a bit scared because I thought that everyone was just going to be firing them down on everyone when they're waiting outside the jewelry, but I streamed for 4 hours today, 3 hours on Jailbreak, and I didn't have any problems with people really like mass killing anyone with the missiles. I just don't think they're powerful enough, and they're not like accurate enough to do that much damage, to be honest. So all of my concerns with them are kind of gone at this point. So a lot of people were moaning that this update was a little bit rubbish, a little bit boring, but I think it's okay. It's like a midway update. It's not like a 1 billion people visiting update, or it's not a 1 year update. It's kind of a mid-tier update, and I think it's pretty good. The other thing they did do is they added the ropes to the regular helicopters, which I'm a little bit mad about because I paid 1 million for this helicopter to get the option to drop down a rope to pick people up, and now you can just do that for free in a normal helicopter. That's kind of annoying. I don't think they should have done that. It's a little bit annoying. I spent 1 million on this helicopter to be able to do that, and now you can do that in the free helicopters. But I guess we got the missiles now, so that kind of makes up for it, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, other than that, they did some bug fixes. You can't drag cars around with your helicopter anymore. You can't use the crouch when dropping with a parachute. That's all been fixed. You can't do any of that kind of stuff anymore. If I find any more bug fixes, I'll let you guys know in the next video, but as far as I'm aware, that's all there is. So yeah, out of 10, I would probably give this update about a 5. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. It's given us some useful stuff. It's fixed a few issues with the current game. But yeah, overall, it's just more content in the game, which is nice because Jailbreak's kind of running out of content at this point. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of information on the update if you guys didn't already know. So drop a like, feel free to subscribe if you're new, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next live stream. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Bye bye.